everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's September and to me that basically means it's autumn, and given the weather that is today, it's definitely autumn. So with autumn I feel like comes browns, oranges, plum colours, berry shades, all that good stuff in makeup as well as fashion. So I thought I'd do sort of like a step into autumn with this like transitional autumnal eye look. Probably won't call it that because that's a bit long-winded, but yeah, I'm just going to do sort of like an autumn look on my eyes, keep it really simple, use cheap products and show you how you can get a really sort of deep smoky look really easily, because we all want it to be easy and no one wants to spend loads of time on their makeup when they're in a rush. So yeah, if you just keep watching you'll find out how to get that look. So the palette that I'm going into today is the palette I automatically think of when I hear the word autumn, and it's the Morphe 35O palette. Now this palette's about $20. Are we in America though? £20 on Beauty Bay, and it looks like this. Mine has been used quite a lot. Oh dear, that failed. Oh, pinch my finger. Hey, try that again. So yeah, here is the palette. As you can see, we've got some gorgeous orange shades, some browns, all very warm, but there are a couple of neutral to cool shades in there as well. So yeah, some really gorgeous colours in this palette. So I feel like I want to do a coppery, orangey, reddy, browny smoky eye, which narrows it down. So what I'm going to do is show you what colours I'm going to be using first, and then I'm going to zoom you in. I'm also using my Morphe E23 brush because this is great for blending. So I'm sort of going to be using these colours up here, this red, these oranges and a couple of browns. I'm not going to show you each individual colour because a lot of the colours in here look very similar on the eye. So if you've got this palette, just pick up ones that look similar really. To begin with, I'm going in with a transition shade and I'm just going to pop that straight in my crease. I'm looking down because that's where my mirror is, and I'm literally just going to pop that all in my crease to make sure that all the other shades blend out seamlessly. Also, excuse the state of my eyebrows, yes, I know that they are terrible. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go in with a very bright orange shade and then just go over the top of that transition shade, keeping it as close to the crease as I can, and keep going in just to intensify that colour. I find with these Morphe shadows they do take a little bit, like you have to dip in quite a few times and keep blending to get the intensity that you want, but it will get there eventually. You've just got to keep dipping in, as I say. They do blend out very easy though, so I find even if I put a little bit much on my brush, I'm still not in danger of ruining my look. Like they can still blend out even if you've popped a little bit too much on, which is what I need because I end up overusing a lot of makeup. Okay, and then going in with a slightly darker orange shade and then just going back over that. The key to this is just to keep layering shades, and then you end up getting it to an intensity which is good for a smoky eye. I always start out on the outer corner of my eye and then blend inwards, because if you've got too much colour in here it can look like you've been punched. So you just want to keep blending. And where I've got hooded eyes I always take it up here and then blend it out a little bit, and that helps to sort of lift my eyes and open them up a little bit. Okay, so that's it for the crease for the moment. I'm actually going to show you what colour I'm going in with. It's this really shimmery bronze shade up the top, and I'm taking that on my finger. And it looks like that. It's really pretty. It might be out of focus, but it is really pretty. And then what I'm going to do is just look down, open up my eyes, and then just pat that all on my lid. The Morphe shimmery shadows are amazing. I find they're really good when you pick them up with your finger. The oils on your finger seem to make the pigment adhere a little bit better. So there is also a little bit of fallout, so just be careful. Make sure that you've set your under eye before you do this. It will all look a little bit messy, but it will come together in the end, I promise. Okay, so that is now on my lid. And I'm going to take a dark brown shade on my fluffy brush and just go into the crease with that, just to help it all blend together. And just deepen it up a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to go in with the darkest brown in the palette. Add that just on the corners and then just tuck that into the corner of my eye. This helps to give dimension back as well. You could use a black if you wanted to, but I feel like brown's just that little bit softer. And just make sure that you're blending it through as well. I'm then going to go back into that bronzy shimmery shade, take it on my finger and then just re-add it, or reapply it even, as some of it may have come off in the blending process. And then just blend through again. It's all just about looking whether you need to add more or just take away a little bit more, and if you do need to do that, just blend. Okay, so I've got quite a bit of fallout under here, so I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and quickly brush it away, because no one wants fallout. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take the residue that is on this fluffy brush and then just go underneath my eye. I don't like doing this too much because I have very small eyes, so if I put too much darker colour underneath, it makes my eyes look teeny weeny. Okay, so this is it for the eyeshadow. As you can see, you've got that bronzy shade sort of here, and then it just gets darker as it goes along, and obviously a really blended up crease, which is what everyone wants. So I'm going to go in with eyeliner, mascara and an inner corner highlight next. Okay, so for eyeliner I'm going in with the L'Oreal Perfect Slim, and then I'm just literally just going to line along my lash line. This is going to take some skill because my mirror is really far away. Okay, I'm just going to... Tell you what, I'm going to have to bring my mirror closer for this. And then obviously if you want a wing you can add one in, if you don't you can just leave it like that. I'm just going to do a little wing. Just like that. Now my wings never go evenly, so please don't hate on me. Anyone who can get their wings perfect, I salute you. Because I cannot. Do they look kind of even-ish? Not really, but don't worry, because I always find if I put a crap ton of mascara on as well, it helps to hide it. So I'm going in with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, it's in this container, and then I'm just going to pop mascara on. Okay, so at this point I feel like my wing is just too strong, so what I'm going to do is just go in with a tiny little bit of concealer and just tidy that up. Okay, yeah, so this is a little bit better. Sort of just tidied up my wing with a little bit of concealer. And now I'm going to go in with MAC Nylon for an inner corner highlight. You can always use any sort of highlighting shade. You could even use your highlighter for this, to be honest. I just love this because it's a really pale shade. I take that on my finger and then I just pop it on the inner corner. And I just find this helps to open up my eye because we've got a lot of dark colours going on. So you just want to make sure your eye's not looking too squinty. Okay, so that's the eyes done. You already know that I had my base done before. So the last thing is lips. Now, obviously with this eye, you could do pretty much any lip you wanted. You could do nude, you could do black, orange, brown, pink, whatever you fancy. So I'm actually going to go in with the L'Oreal Colour Riche Matte Lipstick in 463 Plum Tuxedo. You can kind of see it there. It's quite a dark berry colour and I love this shade. Okay, so this is the finished look with the lipstick. I love these lipsticks. They're so creamy and they don't settle into my fine lines on my lips. They're sort of just sit on top, which is really good because no one wants the look of wrinkly lips. So as you can see, the copper tones on my eyes really make my blue eyes pop. So if you've got like blue eyes, definitely use more orange shades because they will make your eyes really, really stand out. I hope that you like this makeup tutorial and I didn't overcomplicate it too much. I'm always worried that my videos aren't going to be long enough, but then I want to keep it short and simple because that's how I feel like everyone wants to do their makeup. You want the best look you can in the shortest amount of time possible. So yeah, this is just how I got this look. Thank you so much for visiting my channel and taking time out of your day to watch my video. Please make sure you check out my other videos down below. All my social media links will be in my description box as well as my blog. So again, thank you so much for watching and until next time, I shall see you later.